Give it up for your last comedian, Einar!
I'm an immigrant. Like you can see, obviously. I'm generic on the outside, but different on the inside. I'm like a hot pocket filled with sheep testicles. They're very popular back home. My name is Einar, but I look like a John. But I've heard my name is easy to remember. One lady told me that day, oh, that's easy, sounds like anal. I don't know how she knew I'm retentive. But back home, we don't share last names. So when I met Mrs. Right, I became Mr. Wrong. And believe me, I make a lot of mistakes, or so I'm told. For one, the first time I came over here, I drink a lot of strong coffee back home. I came over here, said to my wife, I want to have the Canadian experience, the most Canadian coffee you have. And she said, no you don't. And I said, yes I do. She said, no you don't. Yes I do. All right, you're not gonna like it. So we went to Tim Hortons, got a double-double. And first sip, I knew she was right. That was the sweetest, most disgusting milk ever. We're descended from Vikings, so we do many things a little differently. Like, if we're in a crowd, somebody's in your way, we just gently push them out of our way. With the outside of our hands, though, not the inside. We're not barbarians. But looking like this, people expect me to behave in a certain way, do certain things, and know how things work, and end sentences with sorry, eh? So... My first experience of that was we were walking home from a party, middle of the night, lots of crowds out waiting to get into the bars, and I accidentally bump into a queue. And I just hear, sorry, sorry, sorry. So I'm like, oh, that's funny. And it was totally my fault, but they were saying sorry to me. Next lineup we come to, I gently pushed my wife into the queue, and she got 5 stories. So first and last, tax sorry world champion, right there. Meet my wife. In Iceland also, when we do talk to each other, it's more direct than here. Here you can say, how are you? And a perfectly legitimate answer would be, how are you? We're more direct. So if I'm asked, I'll say, I have a heart problem. In fact, I look at my watch more for the heart rate than the time. And I do what you do. I got an app for that. And most of these apps have time-limited specials. This one just said, buy this now, before it's too late. And being married, last time my heart skipped a beat, I went to see the cardiologist. He said I was pretty fine, but I was living my life wrong. So, again, my wife is wrong, all right? But I never knew how much life would change when I went from single, marry me, to marry me. But it's great being married. We do lots of things together. We cook, dance, do crafts. Like 4 years ago, we made our own alarm clock. He's wonderful. And so much fun to make. But having a kid does change you. My wife didn't look like she'd even given birth. She just jumped right back into normal while I developed a dad bod. So recently I was having a shower, walking out, and my wife comes up to me and says, hey hun, I have to tell you something. You're looking a little fat. So I said, hey hun, I have to tell you something. Whispering doesn't make it any nicer. Back home we eat a lot of meat, but now I'm vegetarian by marriage. And we don't have mosquitoes. So not only am I a vegetarian, for them, I'm lunch. And having never been bitten, I have no immunity. So when they bite me, I break out in huge welts. It's like being hit by a car. And it just really sucks. So it made me think, if mosquitoes can make you sick, what if they could make you better? Like, let's say a mosquito would just fly around, bite you, and you have the flu vaccine. I can just see the headlines. Mosquitoes cause autism. Thank you.